Cole Palmer expects Chelsea to get back to their best next season because departed manager Mauricio Pochettino has already laid down the foundations for success. As the Blues were finalising a deal for Enzo Maresca to take over the reins at Stamford Bridge, Palmer credited Poch for giving him the push he needed to launch his career with such a special season.
Chelsea fans were disappointed to hear the Argentine had left by mutual consent just a couple of days after guiding them to 6th place. But nobody felt it more than Palmer, who had been the shining light throughout a turbulent season at Stamford Bridge.
He posted on social media, "Gaffer, thank you for everything and for making my dreams come true. Now the England ace has told Sunsport how he felt the former Tottenham boss had firstly halted the club's slide and then set them back on the right track.
Read more Chelsea NEWSBLUE Dawn how Chelsea could line up under Enzo Maresca with Man City and Leicester Stars Eurovision Play Our Bracket Challenge game for free ahead of this summer's Euros. The forward, 22, said, "When he first came he installed the foundations and made sure everyone knew what was required. Then he started to teach us what he wanted to do. But first we needed that base."
As a man manager, he would push you if you slack off. He's been really good for me. He kept me relaxed and we had a really good relationship. Most read in Football Devil may care Man United give all non-playing staff 1 week to decide whether to resign. Cliff Edge Man United face Europa League axe unless Sir Jim Ratcliffe makes urgent change. Negative feeling Leicester at risk of Prem record points deduction for PSR breaches in jury woe moment. Man UTD's McTominay appears to struggle with injury on holiday by Pool Casino Special. Best Casino welcome offers. He had a tough job. Half the team has been injured. Some very important players, too. So it's been difficult for him.
But everyone loved him. All the players did, and he's been very important for me as well. Five reasons why Man United must sign Cole Palmer from Chelsea. It would be the transfer of the summer. It looked impossible at the turn of the year, but Chelsea will be playing in Europe next season as their much improved last few months earned him a Conference League spot.
Key stars Reece James, Christopher Nkunku and Ben Chilwell spent more time in the treatment room than on this pitch this campaign. And Palmer said, "It was a really good end to the season, having the players back.
We'll have to see when we get back for pre-season what the team is. Many different things can have an impact. Qualifying for Europe was a step in the right direction, but hopefully next year we can go up a level."
Mancunian Palmer was back in his native Wythenshawe last week to catch up with family and friends before joining the England squad. It gave him time to look back on an incredible first season as a Premier League regular, which looks certain to end with him playing a part at Euro 2024 in Germany this summer.
He made the bold move to leave his home, and Manchester City where he started his career, to move to London, and it could not have worked out much better. Only Erling Haaland, 27, scored more league goals than his 22, while he was also named the Prem's Young Player of the Season.
Back in his hometown last week, he said, "I was saying to my dad on the way over here, this time last year I was just sat there on the bench at City watching everything. But over the season since then it's just gone mad. It's just about playing regularly.
And it's only my first season, so I'm sure next season can be better. That's the aim." While Chelsea was scrambling to salvage a place in European football, City were lifting a fourth straight Prem title.
Cole Palmer could have played for Man Utd. Star Cole Palmer has revealed he had the chance to join Manchester United as a kid. Palmer grew up in Wythenshawe, just a stone's throw away from the Red Devils training base at Carrington.
He also supported United as a kid but had both Manchester Giants chasing him. As an 8-year-old, Palmer and his family decided the Etihad setup was better suited to him. He said, "When I was young I had the choice of City or United, but I felt City had the better academy, so I chose them.
It was the right move at the time. I'm happy with the way it worked out." He rose through the ranks at the Etihad with Phil Foden, recently named the Premier League's Player of the Season. Palmer is set to link up with Foden again at the Euros in Germany and added, "I've not been surprised at how well Phil's done.
I've seen for many years when we were coming through together, in matches and training, how good he is. Now he's showing it in first-team games. I'm really happy for him. He deserves the awards he's getting for the way he's played."
Yet he insists there are no regrets about moving away and he felt no jealousy as he saw all the jubilant pictures from the Etihad. He added, "I was hoping City would win the title as I have got a lot of friends there, so I'm glad that they did it.
But there's no regrets at all for the decision I took. This summer Toshiba TV and Palmer have teamed up to offer grassroots clubs up and down the country the chance to win tech and clubhouse upgrades ahead of a busy summer of sport. Speaking back home at Wythenshawe FC, he said, "Returning to this club brings back a lot of memories of me watching my dad play in the park across the back of the clubhouse here.
I used to spend hours mucking about with my mates and playing football around this club. It was where I fell in love with football. Wythenshawe holds a special place for me and my family. It's a proper community, so I'm glad I can come back here with Toshiba TV and help local clubs get a tech upgrade."
I want kids who play here to watch me in Germany, knowing that if they work hard, they can also make it one day. Hopefully, they can see a local kid living his dream and want to follow in my footsteps. Seeing is believing." Palmer will be linking up with Gareth Southgate's provisional England squad this week to start preparations for Euro 2024.
Friendlies against Bosnia and Herzegovina and Iceland are coming up. after which the Three Lions boss will cut his party from 33 to 26 men to fly to Germany. Palmer added, "I'll play anywhere to be involved, I don't mind where. But if not, it is what it is."
I couldn't really have done any more. I want to be on that plane rather than going off on holidays. I have done a lot with the under-21, so hopefully now it's the time to step up. I think it's a squad that can go far because it looks like a good team.
I don't see why England can't go the whole way. They've got to semis and finals recently and been unlucky. So that's shown they can go all the way in tournaments, now they just need to go and win it.
Read more Sun Stories. New dig. Giovanni Pernis takes a very nasty swipe at Strictly and Amanda Abington. Aurora alerts spot northern lights in days as giant sunspot turns to face Earth again. Cole Palmer has teamed up with Toshiba TV to offer grassroots football clubs tech and clubhouse upgrades this summer. For more information on how your club can apply for an upgrade, head to @Toshiba TV UK on Instagram.
Leicester fans want Miss Maresca by Graham Bryce. It's fair to say most Leicester fans were not exactly pleading with Maresca to stay. Okay, they were not queuing up and offering to drive him to Stamford Bridge. But there will not be too many tears shed or much wailing at the King Power either.
The fans' attitude to losing their incredibly successful boss could be summed up in a word: meh. Maresca failed to win over the paying public, who never really took to his patient, possession-based style of football.
Having been brought up, some would say spoiled, by the swashbuckling title winners of 2016, with Jamie Vardy spearheading manager Claudio Ranieri's shock champions, Maresca never really got off the ground at the King Power. So it will be interesting to see what Chelsea's notoriously impatient fans make of Maresca's death by a thousand cuts style of play.
It was not long before some of the old-school Leicester fans started moaning that Maresca's patient, play-out from the back style was becoming too boring to watch. During a 3-1 win over Swansea, which left them 10 points clear at the top, there were moans and groans coming from the stands amid cries of, "Get the ball forward."
Fans accused him of stubbornly sticking to his plan A, even when it was not working, and claimed he was way too slow to make substitutions. But one thing Blues fans can look forward to is his man management and his attention to detail.
And the Foxes players also adored their manager.